Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I'm Gypsy Girl, here to give you another monthly reading for August of 2023 for Gemini. What are the important messages for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit, for protecting me, keeping me safe, protecting the collective, keeping us safe. What are the important messages for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. What does Gemini need to know? Month of August. I know for the last signs that I've done, it's a lot of communication, so I'm looking forward to see what plays out for Gemini. I already see that Queen of Swords giving me a bit of a struggle to go back in, so she's got lots to say, but it's all truth. So I would hope that it would be all truth. Well, there's controlling destiny. You know, we kind of have an ego problem when those two come together. Changing direction creatively. Controlling destiny. Taking destiny by the reins. Having that will, that drive. Lots of communication, celebration. These third parties keep popping up. I see it's 3 of Cups with lots of sex, you know. It's then going off into smooth waters. Courage. Courage to the king. Courage to the king. Changing direction. Taking charge. Wanting to control. But destiny will change because you're trying to control it, if that is the case. Working on details. This King of Cups has the courage. Following intuition. Looking for marriage. Paying out reciprocity. Ending a cycle. Okay, so there's your read. Gemini. Changing destiny. Taking control, changing destiny. See, that can be looked at in quite a few ways, and I prefer to take the positive and see the negative, but I take the positive, again, because it is for the greater good. It's very passionate, very loving, and very healing, new beginning. It's divinely guided. Lots of work. Page of Pentacles together. It's a fractured, but it's an offer. There is an offer, and there is integrity coming behind that offer. That Emperor wants to change. He wants to change destiny. That's what we saw earlier. Following the reciprocity of a relationship going to a higher level. I have a feeling this is going to be a chatty read. It already is, and I'm still shuffling. What are the messages for Gemini? Darling Gemini. Very chatty. Well, we need that. We need to talk and we need to tell truths. And more power to it. What are the messages for Gemini? It's quite positive, the energy that I'm picking up. It's very chatty, very, very true. The layout hasn't changed. It's still the same. The first line is the viewer. So you, Gemini. If you are not Gemini, you are the cross watcher. Then this is you. The second line is the significant other, family, friends, associates. People you don't even know cross you. And then the third line is the outcome. Just want to see how that looks before we get into it. Let's see, I can go up some more here. Okay. 10 of Cups. Somebody wants to get married for happiness. The Knight of Wands is, he's really working at getting that conversation to take back. That's where all that chat is coming from. Get that upper hand and take back what was taken, making a new direction for love. That's 7. This is where you concentrate on the romance in this deck. Picture of love here. Okay, but it's his work because he's trying to get her. He wants her. He wants to make sure she wants him. They want each other. It's very passionate. There's a lot of jealousy involved, but there will be a victory, and of course the devil will put a hold on that jealousy and end the cycle. And then there's a healing, working on the details, getting all the truth. This here it is Pentacles, so it's work. The detail in itself is the truth. Painstakingly taken too, for a new beginning with the King making a choice with his Queen. You see, divine guidance. So Gemini, rest assured, the King and the Queen that belong together are coming together. Let's take a look and see how we can move through here. The 10 of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups, so it's a constant fulfillment and beginning and ending. Because as an ending comes, a beginning comes. As an ending comes, a beginning comes. So the betrayal for selfish reasons. See, the jealousy, there's that jealousy. Betrayal, I mean, it's plotted and schemed. Oh, Gemini. Wanting to destroy a relationship. Wanting to create that disturbance. But there's that healing. And it's a healing lies, healing instinctively, healing secrets, healing intuition, healing that connectivity with intuition. Queen, she knows what she wants. There's that betrayal to change the direction. The Queen is being betrayed. But she's independent, and she's all of that abundance, and we see it here with our 3, the Empress, with the King, with the 12 to stop. See, this is behind the scenes. It's being blocked. You can't see this trickery. It's being hidden. With the truth, this Queen of Swords was jumping out earlier. It's that Queen of Swords with the truth coming about leaving. There's that 9th cup. Too much self-satisfaction. It's betrayed. That is plotting and scheming. Wanting to take a relationship for self-satisfaction. Because my cards are not reversed in the arrangement, but because I see it coming like a sword here, the truth is in the betrayal. The truth is here. So the betrayal is in the truth, is what I mean to say. That is the plan, to betray using the truth. Somebody else got this. I think it was a Virgo. You should listen to the Virgo read. Alright, so we have the healing going on here, because this Queen of Pentacles, she's going through the healing. She's getting the truth, and then she's being stopped, or she's stopping. The Spirit is putting an end here to block this betrayal. She's not going to go through another betrayal, because the healing process has already started for her. And the stalemate here is to see and make sure that there's a different perspective that is to be taken, to make sure that the Queen herself takes on that perspective. And then we have changing the direction. Again, with the truth. Changing direction of the truth. Trying to force the truth to go in a different way. And then there's that 8 of Cups. It's too much. Too many lies to the Queen. Too many lies. That's why the truth is being manipulated. It's because the lies is so many. Oh, Gemini, you bearer of the voice news. Let's see, but we have, the deck cracked. The anxiety. So somebody is very anxious, and there's your 10 of Swords. Well, say 10 of Swords. It's the 12 of Swords. So it's all happening behind your back for this love. And they're working hard at it, because there's a lot of talk. Changing that destiny from the first, with the ego, that emperor. Whoever takes on that emperor, whether it's a man or a woman, they want to control destiny. They don't want to follow, they want to control. I thought Virgo was going to be a deeper read, but you seem to have it, Gemini. Your read is, oof. I could see a lot of depth in here, where it's deep-seated, it's deep-rooted, and it is very, very karmic, because it's the High Arcana being shifted towards manipulation by sheer will. See, there's the Emperor again, with the courage for the marriage. So the Emperor is fighting with following destiny, not so much changing it, but trying to get on the path of destiny and fighting off a third person, that third party, or fighting with the third party. Because it's an emperor, and it's destiny, and that will. It's very dangerous to drink and drive. And whether it's a physical drinking and driving, or emotional conflict, that's like drinking and driving. It's very dangerous. It's a detriment to your psyche. You don't evolve when you fight mentally, when you argue, when you look for petty disturbances and bring on big bouts of arguments. It's not good for your psyche. You shift yourself out of balance, and then your thinking process is distorted, and then your intuition, it goes off completely, and then you become the victim, and that is how you spiral down when you should be spiraling up. And I wanted to go back to where this was, but this ending it's an end of a cycle. You see, it's an end of a cycle. The tower will come down and break down that juggling act, wanting to please both sides. See, that's where that sense of loss and lack, oh my goodness, it's very difficult, very, very difficult process. And anybody who has anything in Gemini or around Gemini or near on the opposite side of Gemini, the opposite side of the zodiac, you will feel it, this whatever's left of August, when you get this. So just take heart that Spirit has got you. Okay, Spirit has you healing on one end and resting on another, taking on a different perspective, taking on a whole different direction, getting your happiness. You're gonna get married, but it's because it has to be a little difficult for it to be real and right. If it comes easily, then it's not worth having. You need to suffer a little bit, and we all do, and not putting it lightly that the suffering is nothing. It's as deep. It is your sense of loss for what you had, and then your sense of lack for not being wanted. So what you had was taken, and what you're supposed to get, you see it going away because you're not worthy. You need to feel that you are not worthy, that you have no value. But that is where you take that and give it up and say, well, you know what, if I'm not valuable to you, then I'm everything to me. Because that self-love is what will soothe the betrayal of this Three of Swords here, that comes into the 7. Let's see, what is the 7 of Swords representing? Here it is. It's that abundance of, and it's a 9. So wanting to be in a relationship is the reason that you're being betrayed, because you want a relationship, you want to be in one. I mean, it's petty. That's what I'm saying. Whoever is creating a disturbance in what would be a happy relationship, they're doing it for petty reasons. They want to see it destroyed simply because they don't have what you have, Gemini. You see this abundance here, you worked and earned it. No one can take it from you. This is your value. This is what you are seen as in the outside world, where you're valuable. You work hard, and you've worked hard. You're still working hard because you're trying to get into the 10th pentacle now, where you want to be with somebody. See, there's the Knave of Cups to come and apologize and make an offer, stand it off, and give that 10th pentacle. Your king is coming, or your queen is, you will find your queen. You will get to your queen, and you will give a beautiful romantic offer, because she's all deserving, or he is all deserving. And they know that, and you will know by the way that you are spoken to, the way you are approached, if you are considered as value or valued. See, there's a boredom here. But that is what is going to change with all the truth about a woman who is held back. Again, third parties. That unconditional love is being held back, and the truth about why. And then the focus on making a long-term relationship work with the boundaries in place. You see? It's coming. I'm not bringing out all the cards. This is plenty here. But it is that all the real reasons for disturbing the relationship will be brought to your attention. You will know, and if you know already, you're going to just get the confirmation. Because the forgiveness will happen. And that is the best news, because that unconditional love means that Your destiny is being lived through. Your suffering is going to prove that you are worthy, and you'll be granted whatever you want. The abundance. Let's just bring it back to positive. What is the Empress representing? Reciprocity. What is owed to you? Peace and truth. About an offer to a third party. For sex. Yeah, it's always for sex. And it was planted, and the seeds were planted in months and years ago, if that's the case. I mean, you know your own history. This third party business. See that Four of Cups? It's fading out. That is where your reciprocity will come. The worry about that third party, because that's what is here, and not being worthy, because that's what they want. They want you to feel that you're not worthy, and they want you to worry about it. Well, your worrying is going to end, because that third party is no longer an item of interest. And it is because it fades out naturally, which is the best way, because if you force your partner to let go of someone, they will only hold on tighter. Okay, so if you're feeling, this is the best advice again, if you are feeling that you are going to lose, because this is where you are, if you feel that you're going to lose, know this: let it go. And if it is yours, it comes back to you. Spirit will not have someone take something that is not theirs and hold on to it for very long. If it is yours, it will come to you. If it was meant to be for you, it will happen for you. But you need to allow and keep your self-love. You keep your cup. What is that Ace of Cups representing? See, the commitment, the truth, putting down the burden. Your king is coming to get you, because he knows what he's had. He knows your worth. See, he knows your worth. Marriage, he knows your worth, and it is all justified. It's not, I told you, you're not going to, whatever is yours is coming to you. Just know that. Let's see, what is this 7? We're going with all the difficult cards. What is this 7 representing here? 7, the Chariot. See, it's all high arcana, a new beginning. The King, he's making a choice, and he wants his Queen, who he's been invested in, and that he did betray, and then he's opening up a door to heal that. See, the 9 of Cups. He wants to get satisfaction with his Queen, knowing that she can walk away, and that she's patient enough and loves him enough to talk. Again, the talking. Yes, Gemini, there will be a lot of talk, and it would be good, because it will bring in the offer. It will happen by the moon, and it is your destiny. I said it at the beginning. It is going to happen. Let me save these cards. Let's see. Changing your life is all that's going to happen, which is like what? A drop of water in a cup. Of course it's a big deal. Of course it is a big deal. Your life is going to change, and you are innovating that. You want it, and if it's not you, then your Queen wants it. But it's going to end on the fact that you're going to get what is yours. It's a new beginning, Gemini. You need to be able to let go and heal. You need to say to yourself, I don't know where these were. Here. You need to say to yourself that I've invested my time, but I can walk away, because that is what that 3 is. This 3 right here. See this 3 here? I can walk away anytime I want, because I'm enough I know enough. I celebrate my life. I live for love. I work with love. I work on my love. Self-love. And then there's the 9 cups coming here with the 1 cup there. So you will get. See the 9 here? The 9 cups and the 1 cup. The offer. That's self-love. You're going to give it to yourself, and then your mate, your king, your queen will find you. You'll find each other. You see? The 10th cup right here. You're going to walk away from anything that no longer serves you. And if your ships sink, if it is that you have to leave the situation, leave the relationship, I mean, not everybody's going to get the same result. This is a bigger scale. The more positive, the more affected is, the more the message would be touching on. The smaller messages are depending on what the situation is. But you who are feeling like you are pushed aside, that you are not worthy, you know your worth, and you know it. So you know when it is you that will be getting the king or the queen coming to find you and getting your 10th cup. You know it's you, and you know because you want it, and so does your king. And this betrayal has to happen because it is a destiny. It is destined to go. You're destined to go through the fire in order to have that peace, because that's what you're getting, that peace of mind. See, going off into peace here because of Empress. Reciprocity says so. You've earned it. You've been through enough battles. Time to just get in the honeymoon phase and really enjoy your partner. And you will. The devil says so, because it's going to end on a cycle. The cycle will end. The jealousy will come to an end. And that jealousy wouldn't be able to do anything to hurt. And then you will be able to heal your relationship. Truly heal the relationship. But you see, the devil here is not to say that the person is going to just go off into oblivion. That person is going to heal as well. It just takes a little while longer, because they're in their ego. The more that they deny their own self-worth, the longer it'll take for them to heal. What is the 9 representing? You see, we're looking at, this is so protected here. It's so protected. Again, destiny. It's a higher arcana, really on higher arcana each time. And then the truth by the moon. The king will come and he will give his well, not his speech, but his proposal. He will make the offer, or at least begin with the courage to make the offer, because it is in divine timing with the Wheel of Fortune. The control, there's a control here that needs to build up. It's with timing. It's strength. It's that ability to just take that step as if it were like breathing, because right now there's a lot of anxiety and a lot of self-worth that is needing to rise, and destiny is saying, well, when the time is right, it'll happen, and then the proposal will come. So you are covered, Gemini. This is a quick read, because it's all about the relationships. It's all about relationships. What's the 8 of Pentacles? Sorry, the 8 of Cups. What's the 8 of Cups representing? And you see, you're turning away from that jealousy and that lack and baser passions, and fading away with the third party to make new plans with your romantic plans, new romantic, passionate plans for the victory. You see, that's where the jealousy is coming from. To walk away from that jealousy. Victory will come in the sense where you will walk away, because that is the victory. That is in, oh my gosh, how many lessons gone by? Any one of them before in July, end of July, early August, you'll hear that about the victory is in walking away, not fighting, not putting pressure on top of pressure, allowing the pressure to dissipate on its own is how you win in this battle of romance. Being able to say, well, okay, I don't want this, I will leave, and if I can't have it, then I don't want it. And see, that kind of attitude is what will heal the relationship, and this will make the partnership stronger. And we'll end with fighting for what was taken from you. You're standing up and fighting and taking it back. That's that fight here. Taking getting the upper hand, but making it with a sacrifice. Taking back so that you can sacrifice and grow. Sacrifice the ego. Sacrificing that ego because of it's the king, sorry, the knight of wands is going to sacrifice his ego so that he can have his happily ever after. And it will be a happily ever after because it's destined. I mean, look at that. Standing up and fighting for what was taken from you, you're getting it back. Because you know how. You know how. You master that. You have it down. And then nothing, you're protected. All corners are protected. You're gonna the fact that you have the virility, the enthusiasm to do it, the passion is behind it. For the happiness, the truth, that clarity, for standing in your truth so that you could get what it is that you love. But it is with the truth. You see, as much as we want to say we control destiny, we can take the truth and twist it around, the truth in the end does set you free. Even if you twist it up. I mean, really, if that's what you think you should do to save your marriage or save yourself, or I mean, I'm not going to start saying it's good to tell lies, but if it's a question of survival, then you better to just practice telling truth as much as you can, because you're going to have to really work hard at the lies, and it's tiring. Telling lies is not you have to remember every one of them. At least with the truth, you know it. You don't have to think. But then again, the truth will work its way back to balance, because that is what Spirit uses us to do. And if Spirit is giving us the upper hand, it is because the truth needs to be reckoned with. What is the oracle message for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. For Gemini, what does Gemini need to help in this time of need? In their worry, in their sense of lack. What does Gemini need? Let's get this. Thank you, Spirit. What does Gemini need to know? What is the advice for Gemini? Oh, we got 2 cards. Okay. So we have here and now, which is good. You stay in the here and the now. You're ever present. You know exactly where you are, what you're doing, where you're going. And to be fair, you see? And then there's a loyal heart. So let's just read. The here and now is the 32. We're going to see where we are. 32. There's 26. Let's see. 32. 33, 32, we would be 31 would have been the one before. All right, let's see what that is. 31 is the why, the knowing, motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. That's where we were. Because you see, we don't want to know why this is happening. I mean, you're using your intuition to know when your relationship is shifted. You know. You don't have to say a word. Neither does the other person. You can sense. If you are with somebody, if you are connected to somebody in any way, shape, or form, something shifts in their behavior, their attitude, their thinking patterns. You know, and you pick it up. And if you're brave enough, you let it play itself out and you make a decision to be fair. Because everybody is on their own journey. Yeah? Even if you have your soulmate and your partnership and your life is yours, you don't know how long you're going to be with the person that you're with. Anything can take a direction, take a turn in the direction you're going, and you are standing there alone and the person is gone. Whether it's they walked away or they were taken away by losing their life. I mean, we don't know. We don't know when the end is really there until we know the end is there. But we get the inclination of it. We get to know by signals. So let's see what the oracle message is for here and now. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today. If you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past, be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. Being present. To be fair. Let's just move along. To be fair. 38. It's not too far ahead. There we go. The 38. Balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. So this is where karmic justice comes into play. You were getting into a third party situation if you weren't already in one, and you realize this is not where you want to be. You worked your way through it, whether it is you that created the third party or you are victim to the third party. You're working your way through it, you're coming out, but then when you get out, the third party is still there. So how are you going to say, I'm not with this person anymore, I'm with this person? Where's the trust? You see, where's that trust? So you have to let things play themselves out. And this is the miracle that I see happening in here, where your king is, or your queen, whomever is doing all the work to bring the balance back. You need to give them a chance. It's because they are being loyal. They're showing their loyalty. Let's look at the relationship on that one. Can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. To be fair to all. Be fair to all. I'm not going to say more than that. The loyal heart. Let's see. That's the bottom of the deck. This is a beautiful read. Oh, this is a beautiful read. This is fair balance. This is where it's really deep here. 35. Where are we? I had it here. 35. Loyal heart. Fidelity, loyalty, devotion. We're going to look at the relationship on this one too. Your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. So again, all four corners are protected. This that is developing into a true relationship is going to go its course and become a solid relationship. And the third party is going to taper out and separate and will no longer be a hindrance to this couple that is getting into a higher level of relationship. And if you feel that, then you know this is your story. And I just want to say this is the best news I've had. And I'm not done all the readings yet, but so far, Gemini, you top it all, because this is true spiraling up in relationships. And on that note, I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, Gemini, love and light.